What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a care video for my Firebelly toads. These guys are the perfect beginner's frog if you're looking to get started, and they also make a great addition for any level of hobbyist. Now, one of my favorite things about this species is the fact that they're semi-aquatic and spend more time swimming about than most other frogs. They have a lot of energy and can be seen hopping or swimming at just about any time of day. Being semi-aquatic also leads to a different approach to your habitat for these little guys. Given the time, the pond look can become just as intriguing as the rainforest look, and can create a very nice paludarium that stands out from other terrariums in your hobby. Starting off with your temperature and humidity levels, these frogs prefer a simple room temperature with no additional heat source. Frequently check your temperature in your habitat to ensure it stays between 20 and no higher than 26 degrees Celsius. Additional heat can cause the frog's skin to dry out, so it's best to just use a natural light bulb for optimal viewing. Like almost all frogs, these guys prefer a high humidity level at upwards of 75%. This can easily be obtained with a half land, half water setup, as well as by misting the terrarium daily. Due to their aquatic nature, these frogs tend to be a bit more sensitive to water quality. It is important to change your water a minimum of once a week with dechlorinated or reverse osmosis water. Try and keep between 1 and 2/3 of the terrarium water-based. Swim depth water is preferred with a shallow area for resting and hangouts. These frogs do best in groups, and 2 can easily fit in a 10-gallon terrarium, with an additional 5 gallons for each frog that you add. They spend most of their time at ground level, so there's no need for anything taller than 18 inches. Moving on to feeding, these guys eat 1 to 2 crickets every other day, with young frogs being fed smaller crickets daily. It is important to dust your crickets with calcium and vitamin A supplements at least once a week, otherwise the crickets will just act as a filler. Additional food sources such as mealworms and hornworms can also provide a more nutritional diet. It is important to make sure all frogs get an equal share and one frog doesn't eat everybody else's food. When decorating your terrarium, make sure to provide lots of foliage and hiding spots for these frogs. Live plants are recommended and can easily be maintained in a bioactive setup. A bioactive setup contains springtails and isopods that do the cleanup work for you. If your terrarium is not bioactive, it will have to be cleaned at least once a month. And lastly, don't handle these frogs unless it's absolutely necessary. These frogs are not into handling and also emit a mildly toxic mucus from their stomachs. Even though no frog should be handled frequently, if you're at least looking to hang out with your frog from time to time, I recommend going with a White's tree frog, and only a White's tree frog. They are the only species who seem to have almost no problem with being handled. However, this does not mean the frog should be brought out for play purposes. Overall, these Firebelly toads are a great beginner species, and like I said at the beginning of the video, they also make a great addition for any level of hobbyist. If you are looking to get started in the frog spectrum, these are as perfect a species as any. If you would like to see more videos as well as a care video for my White's tree frog, be sure to subscribe for more. And leave a like or any additional care information I may have missed down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.